Well, in the new show, Feed the Beast, David Schwimmer takes us on an emotional ride as Tommy, a wine expert who is recently widowed and left to raise a young son all alone.
So he tries to put his life back together by opening a restaurant with his childhood friend. Take a look.
Come on, what, you're still wallowing?
Right. Get on with it, Tommy. Shake it off, Tommy. Move on, Tommy, right?
All right, look, I'm not saying...
You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't know what it's like to be in love, to be married, to raise a son with the woman you love, and you have no idea what it's like to lose her.
And we are so excited to have David with us here now. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Congrats on the show.
Fans are so excited to have you back on TV that the hashtag, let me get this right, Schwimmersance is trending on Twitter right now. I mean, what made you say yes to an ongoing series on TV?
A few things. I mean, frankly, I really loved this character and the world of this show. I thought it was really unique. I'd never heard of anything like it, a show that was not only this great psychological drama, but a lot of great dark comedy, violent crime, and cooking. You know, so I thought if we could get this right, if we nail this, this will be really
It could be big,
special.
and wine.
So, and wine, yeah. My guy's a sommelier, an alcoholic sommelier, whose name is Tommy. He's raising a mixed-race son by himself because we lost, I lost my wife a year prior to when the show starts. So. And he's really just grief-stricken and trying to put his life back together. And his buddy gets out of prison, who's a rock star chef, and they decide, all right, they're going to rekindle the dream they always had of opening this restaurant in the Bronx. So that's what the show's about, trying to put their lives back together in the form of this restaurant, which is, this big dream of theirs. So.
Yeah. Now, I read that you were a waiter and you tasted and you like wine yourself, so that must have been pretty fun. But
yeah,
do you
the research process.
The research process.
I got a drink every
Exactly.
night. I waited tables for 7 years, and I thought I knew how to open a bottle and pour and serve, but when I started researching this role, I worked with one of the top somms here in New York, and just training with him, I realized I knew nothing about wine, and the art of the pour is it's really a thing of beauty when you know what you're doing. So that's what I've been, I worked with him trying to get it right, and luckily we could do several takes, So,
and now when you go to restaurants, you're probably like,
Let me pick the wine.
Yes,
Let me pick the wine.
Right.
No, I still defer to whoever the somm is, if it's that kind of place, because I'm still learning. I'd like to be educated, so I tell them, look, this is what I'm thinking of ordering. What do you think I should have? And so.
Any favorite restaurants here in New York? You're a New Yorker.
Oh no, I love restaurants. I eat out probably too much, but my favorites are probably my locals, because I live in the East Village, so there's this place, Cafe Mogador, which is Moroccan. My local Italian is called Supper. Great New Mexican restaurant called Rosie's in the East Village, so if you haven't been down there, check it out. But I love checking out new places. So.
Well, can we talk about you and the People versus O.J. Simpson?
It was so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're Robert Kardashian.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. Yeah,
so good.
That was a
Did you
great
enjoy
project.
that project?
It was.
And were you that in tune to the case when you came into it when it happened years ago?
Oh yeah, I was living in L.A. at the time, so I lived through it. I was very aware of it. Yeah, I mean, the role was a real challenge, and I really was trying to understand who this guy was and the choices he made, because he was the one guy of all the key players. He was the one person who had nothing to gain. Everyone else, it was about hubris, publicity, career, politics. He was the one person who had nothing to gain by sticking by him. So I thought, well, I want to understand why, and that's why I was excited to play him, to try to understand who he was and why he made the choices he did.
Did you have to hang out with any of his kids for research, any of the Kardashians?
I never met,
They call you up and say, good job.
I never met any of them, and no, I didn't get any calls from them.
They probably put it on social media. You might have missed that.
No, perhaps they were looking at the two daughters who played themselves.
Yep, check the Snapchat. Check that. All right, well, you can catch the premiere of Feed the Beast this Sunday at 10 p.m. on AMC. David, it's great to meet you, and congratulations
Thanks for having
on
me.
the show.
Appreciate it.